Alright, welcome to Rappelz. Here we are, we have our protagonist for this campaign. She is looking pretty fearsome, I think, and we got our companion here, Mocha, and this is the Asura race, or faction. And they're starting in this volcano looking thing. So I think this is pretty sweet. And we're going to take on some more, vanquish some more evil if we can find it. And we'll start by talking to this guide, Arosel. So you finally arrived. I'm Arosel, guide of the Asura. Your memories are gone, I know, but trust me, you're better off this way. Follow my instructions and stay out of trouble, and you'll be off this island in no time. If you defy the instructors, you'll be swimming in the ocean, so don't get into trouble. Interesting. Okay, so first hunt. I will now give you your first assignment. Relax. It's an easy one. Kill the local opids. There are species of Pantera in this area. Slay the opids, and I'll reward you with a new weapon. You can attack enemies by left-clicking on them and pressing the 1 key, or simply double-clicking them. Alright, we'll accept that. So we're going to do some hunting. This is some training, I suppose. So we've forgotten our memories. And well, we still know how to fight, it seems. So that's good. So this is the... Can you still do the fighting, I suppose? Alright, so we've done that. We'll go back to the guide Arosel. Your first hunt. You're not as dumb as you look. Oh, thanks. Here's your weapon as promised. Let me tell you about collecting items before we move on. Right, well, we've got a dagger. Perhaps we should go for like a sword or something. Let's try that. And if you kill any monsters, they will drop items. You can click on them and pick them up. I know hunting seems easy now, but you will need skills to defeat more dangerous monsters. Learn body training. Okay, so learn some skills. Press K and see what happens. Okay, press K. Body training. This must be body training. Great. I guess we'll just get them all. Why not? J level up. Alright, groovy. Looks like our health went up when that happened. So J level is related to stats. It's good to know. Learning basic skills. Good, you're not quite as pathetic now. Wow, this is a real negative guide, eh? I think they need some help on how to speak to people. Quest objective. Menu K, click body, learn it. Yeah, sweet. Oh, we've done that. Okay, cool. Alright. So you don't need to know about job points. We've already done that. So talk to elementary tutor Sistina. She will teach you the basics, so don't be impatient. Right. Well, hopefully she's nicer than you were. Collecting items is important. Hunt opids. We've done that, haven't we? Oh, we need to do it again. Opid's claw. I don't understand. Didn't we just do that? Two-handed sword. We could try that. That'd be fun. Oh, here's something else to keep in mind. If you obtain consumable items like potions, they can be reused by double-clicking them. Right? So potions. Meet Tutor Sistina. I'm done with you now. Head south along the path until you find Tutor Sistina. She will be the one to help you continue your training. Great. Okay. So we go there. Is it M? Trainee Island. Looks like we got Tutor Sistina there. So I is inventory. Cool. Should we put that sword on? It's pretty sweet. I'm into it. Vibes. Rock turtles and nimble roosters. Alright, Tutor Sistina. Groovy. Got a player here. Meet Tutor Sistina. Congratulations, you have completed elementary training. Thanks. Reach job level 3. I offer elementary training on job points, job levels and skills. You may think you know everything about skills, but you can't get any more skills after body training. This is because you must increase your job level to learn new skills. Alright, sweet. So we'll do that. Alright, we'll get all these. We can go up to, what, is that the max job level? Okay. Reach job level 3. You've reached job level 3, good. You are now ready to learn more skills. Well done. Awesome. Okay, a skilled Asura. Now it's time for your first test. Show me that you know how to learn new skills. Train, oh we just did that. So train all the skills we just trained. So orange is quest to do, blue is quest complete. Well done, the skills you have just learned can be upgraded to level 3 by collecting enough job points. Do not save up job points too much though, ensure you are learning skills at the right time. Since job points continue to build up as you fight monsters, there isn't much need to save them. Okay, oh we select a job reward. I'll go for Adventurer's Jacket. So exclamation mark, meet Mentor Gildas. Do you fully understand the concepts of job points and job levels? Yes. Now for your next task. I stuck some junior trainee tokens in the rock turtles nearby. Collect these tokens and go to Mentor Gildas in the trainee town. Alright. Alright, well, so we'll do that. And can we go up any further in our job levels? Get a real Final Fantasy vibe, like it's pretty Final Fantasy epic. Pretty awesome. I mean, this game was designed roughly 20 years ago, so quite an incredible work of art considering the scope of the game for its time. And as I know it, there is a truly wonderful end game. Not many games have such an advanced end game as this one. So, you know, when you start playing it, it's worth sticking around for. Next step. Gildas holds out his hand, which contains a sack of glowing purple chips. Yum. These are lunar chips. Lunar chips are important in battle and allow you to use the lunar chip skill, which you can find in your skill tree. Put a point in the lunar chip skill and try it out in battle and see for yourself. Okay. Head east and talk to Mentor Gildas in Trainee Town. Right. Okay, so we'll just do what he said. So we've got that. And he wishes for us to try it out. But we'll go and click all this stuff up because it's all pretty important, I think. We need that lunar chip skill. And we have lunar chips, which is required. So, good. Seems like you're ready for your first class transfer. Come back to me after transferring to your first class. Job supporter Deneb is located in the upper terrace to the southeast. To transfer, you will need to meet the job required job level for your class transfer. You must also pass Deneb's test. Deneb will explain further. Great. And this one was, hey, you're the one Uncle Gildas was talking about. He didn't tell you I was his favorite niece. How typical. Anyway, your Chaos Stone is ready. Right, okay, so we're supposed to... That will be the dialogue for this lady. Okay. Lack Trader Shri. Meet the Lack Trader. So we just read that, so we'll complete quest. Hi, do you like lack? I'm the island's lack trader. Are you here to trade in some lack? Want to buy some lunar chips? Or do you just have a question? Your first lack. Now that you have a Chaos Stone, it's time to start collecting lack. If you haven't tried it, you don't know what you're missing out on. All you have to do is equip your Chaos Stone and hunt monsters. That warm tingling sensation means it's working. Go collect 1 lack and bring it to me, and I'll give you some more lunar chips. Alright, so we'll do that. So we'll do that, and we'll talk to job supporter Deneb as well. So we've stumbled upon Zealot Integra as well, so we'll talk to her. I hear God. God is in my head singing to me. I hear God telling me that you are from far from ordinary. Yes, you are important. Integra's words revelation. Finally, you have come. May God's blessing be upon you. Please favor me with your assistance, as God favors you with with the gift of life. The Opids are dirty and foul. They kill innocent servants of God. Their filth must be wiped clean. Oh, am I rambling? My mind wanders sometimes. What am I trying to say? Oh yes, kill long-tail Opids. Alright, so we'll do that. Hello, I am job supporter Deneb. First class transfer. It seems that you are ready for your first job transfer, but first you will need to pass a job transfer test. Pass go. Alright, sweet as. We'll grab the chips. I guess they're chips. Congratulations on reaching level 10. Thank you. Thank you very much. And we'll go level up our lunar chips and get some more job levels. Get whatever this is. Get whatever that is. And whatever that is. So off we go to deal with these long-tail Opids and collect 1 lac, which we have to put on a chaos stone. Double-clicking something is how you equipped it. So now we have that on. Take it off, double-click, put it back on, double-click. U is how you open your character inventory. I is your eye inventory. Alright, sweet. We swung pretty good at that. So that's 1. 2. Mokka's got all the loot for us, which is great. So we never have to ever worry about picking up any loot, because we've got our sidekick, our super loot collector, Mokka the Epic. Alright, so we got 5 lac and 3 longtails done. So we'll go back. Alright, so we're back in Trainee Town, and we're going to talk to Zealot and Integra about the Opids. I hear... Oh, we've already done that. Okay, Integra's words revelation. Brighten smiles upon you. You are so heroic. Thank you. Thank you. Great. And it's got the exclamation mark, so we'll... God has spoken to me in a dream. Nimble roosters and blue wolves at the green forest east of town are plotting against us. They want our blood. They will be your next target. Bring divine wrath upon them and for their evil thoughts. They lurk to the northeast. May Brighton protect you. Kill nimble roosters and blue wolf pups. Alright, so we'll do that. And we got another exclamation mark, so we'll... Blessing of the gods, Trainee Island. A lot of people are suffering, that's true. Yet the blessings of gods aren't reaching out to all of them. We need your help. Okay, so we will... I don't know what that was. This is what we need to achieve. Not sure what that is just yet, but we'll figure it out. And we'll carry on to... These squares seem to be hand-in quests. So that's how we know. Lac Trader Shri. Your first lac. Nice, now you've got some lac. Was it exciting? I've created a new batch of lunar chips just for you. That's right, custom made lunar chips, effective for monster hunting. Great, thanks. We will return to Minter Gildus. Now you're all set for collecting lac and getting lunar chips. Go tell Uncle Gildus. So we'll talk to Minter. I guess you're doing pretty good. Don't get cocky. You still have a lot to learn. Don't hesitate to ask if you have any questions. Return to Minter Gildus. Alright. I hope Cherie's explanations made sense. She's a little too enthusiastic about lac. Let's continue your training. Okay, we'll do that. Upgrading items. Well, before we get started with the next stage of training, let's see what we can do about improving your equipment. Go to Blacksmith Thanail and on the southern end of the upper terrace and upgrade your current weapon to level 2. Report to me when you have finished upgrading your equipped weapon. Alright, we'll do that. Off we go. So we've found Blacksmith Thanail. We will upgrade our sword to level 2. And our jacket to level 2. Upgrading items. Now that your weapon is upgraded, you'll do more damage than before. Nice, huh? Time to begin the real work. Intermediate training is much tougher than the elementary lessons, so don't think you can slack off. I demand excellence. Alright. So, we have to collect a reward. We'll go for wind potion. Wind potions are how you move faster, which is super important. Alright, so merchant's request. Many traders have come to the island to sell their wares. One of them is Merchant Sepang. He seems to have run into a little problem though, and has requested help. This will be your first taste of heroic action. Go help him. Alright. Looks like that's over there. So we'll just go there. Merchant Sepang. Merchant Sepang. Welcome. Merchants all over welcome. Merchants all over the world sell many useful things. If you're looking for something unusual, you'll probably find it at a merchant. Oh, by the way, if you need to buy or sell a lot of items at once, hold shift to input the amount or control to input 10 at a time in your shopping cart. It's a big time saver. Merchant's request. Have we met? Oh, your guild is his last trainee. Excellent. I desperately need your help. Yes, okay. Yes. Herb collecting. It's been quite a long time since I began making a living here, but the amount of potions the trainees buy is overwhelming. So I have a shortage of the materials I need to meet demand for potions. That's why I need your help. Go to the east wayside and find herbs of eternal youth. Hurry and bring me 5 of them, please. Okay. We will. We shall. We shall do that for you. Off we go. Alright, so this is the Herbs of Eternal Youth. Out here to the east. Seems like we do a dance when we collect things, so this is our dance. Okay. Groovy. Moves and grooves. Alright, so that's 5. So we'll head back to Merchant Sepang. Merchant Sepang, so we'll talk to him. And hand in the herb collecting. Who have we here? You've brought the Herbs of Eternal Youth. Thank you, what a relief. Even now someone just came in and made such a great fuss because I couldn't sell him the potion he needed. I will give you the reward as promised. You can now go back to and report to Gildas. Alright, so we'll get the wind potion. And I just want to see what this exclamation mark is about. First class transfer test. The class transfer test is simple. Find mentor Tristan. You can find him in the coast of the Burning Sand along the north path out of town. He will have a task for you. If you perform his assignment, I will let you change your class. Alright. So before we head to the class transfer quest line on Trainee Island, we'll just go north here because there is we'll finish the Integra's Words quest. So and I believe there's a person up here. Yeah. So there's Trainee Ivan. So it's important to talk to Trainee Ivan when you have Integra's Words quest. And we're speaking with Ivan. Trainee Island. Haven't you ever wondered why they need an island for trainees? Rehabilitation? What were we rehabilitated from? Don't you think it's strange they won't tell you why you need to be rehabilitated? Do you really understand why we're here? Voice of Truth. I don't have time to waste on you. You're just another mindless slave of the clergy. Who do you think calls the shots around here? Integra? Integra is nothing but a snot who does what she likes because she's the high priest's toady. How do I know this? I got some of my memory back, that's how. I remember the clergy and their corruption. I remember that well. But I do remember this war they've told us about. But do I remember this war they've told us about? No. I bet there's a clue somewhere in your brain about who you used to be too. Don't you want to know who you were? Look, I don't know who you used to be. But don't you think you owe me a little bit for telling you about Integra? These lessons are stupid. If you do my task for me, I'll give you something cool. Okay. Situations. Alright, so now we've got blue wolf pups and sturdy roosters and normal roosters at the same time. So we'll get cracking, do some damage. Right, so we've completed that. So we'll talk to Trainee Ivan on Trainee Island. And I knew you could help me. Look, I don't know what the secret of the island is, but I'm sure there is one. We just have to keep our eyes open and don't trust the instructors or that conniving Integra. There's no reason they would remove our memories if they weren't hiding something. Spread the knowledge. They can't stop the signal. I have something here for you. It will increase your abilities tremendously. Use it if you're in trouble. Alright, cool. Oh. We'll go for strength. And then we'll also head back to Integra and hand in this quest. Right, so we're back in town and we're talking to Zelot Integra, handing in this your glorious achievement moves God's heart. Always serve Brighton, or you shall incur God's displeasure. Interesting. Bold statements. Don't know what we're... So that's done. Right. Then Manta Gildus over here has another quest for us. Meet the summoner. It's time for you to learn how to tame a pet. Pets are as important as weapons and armor in combat. Summoner Rudmiyu can teach you the fine art of handling pets. Go see her now in the northeastern part of the Upper Terrace. Alright. So we've upgraded the summon creature and recall creature, which is the requirement for this. So we'll talk to Summoner Rudmiyu. Rudmiyu? There's nothing better than having a pet if you live a boring life. Wow, that's some really good advice, actually. You are one of the guild. You are the one Gilda's talked about. Ready to learn about creature taming? Yes. Taming pets. There are 3 skills involved in that are more important to success than any others: creature control, summon creature, and creature taming. Your other skills will vary depending on your class, but all adventurers should have these basics. Yes, okay, and so we'll go for the tortoise. Because we've done that, we can hand that quest in. Good job, you've learned all of the skills. Now you can find a companion to aid you in battle. Please take this card and this guide, one of my most prized possessions. If you ever need help taming a creature, you can refer to this guide to creature taming, written by the Master of Taming himself. You can find monsters to tame all around Trainee Island, so give it a shot. After taming a creature, open your creature formation by pressing Y. This window will allow you to form the creature and prepare it for summoning. Okay, so we'll grab the tortoise. Quest complete. And then we'll report to Gildus. You've learned the basics of creature taming. Return to Mentor Gildus and continue your lessons. Thanks. It's all coming together. Must be the good weather. Mentor Gildus. Report to Gildus. Welcome back. You look like a real adventurer. Rudmiyu is good at her job. Awesome. So we got another question thingy. Meet Master Lancelot. You may have completed your class transfer, or you haven't yet, but there is still much you should know. Go north from here, beyond the coast of Burning Sand. As you enter Ginkgo Grove, look to your left. There you shall find Master Lancelot. Go to him, he will complete your training. Alright, great. So now we will head to the next area, which will be where this Trainee OB Tristan is, and that's the guy that you talk to start the process of transferring to the next job class. But before we begin that, we will try and tame ourselves a tortoise, which is you put your summon creature down, put your recall creature down, you get your creature taming, and you have to have the cards in your inventory, which you can get from the merchant. We've got 6. We'll give it a try. Creature taming. So first you do the skill, then you attack, and hopefully you get the creature. We didn't get this creature, but we'll try again until we get one. Alright, so it looks like we got our first pet. So what we do is we press Y, we put the solid tortoise into the formation, press confirm, and now if we hit R over here, this is our formation, solid tortoise, then we summon that creature, and now we have Ronotali, who will be joining us on our campaign, because who doesn't need an oversized tortoise to fight all the bosses? Also, I think there's a lot of wisdom we can garner from Ronotali, and Ronotali's name may change along the journey, but Ronotali, here to help us defeat all the evils. So we will continue on until we get to Tristan. Alright, so here we are at Trainee Tristan, and right here on the map. So we'll talk to Tristan. Let's begin hunting monsters vigorously, joyfully, and energetically today. Class transfer test. Nice to meet you. I'm Mentor Tristan. I was also once a trainee on the island, but I have since mastered all of the training courses. Great. Thanks. Catch anathema. Your first class transfer test is to hunt one of the horrible Rocky Mountain anathemas. Anathemas are more frightening than most other monsters here. They live in the grove to the north. Anathemas can be dangerous if you try to fight them one-on-one. If you find yourself outmatched, be sure to ask for help from the other trainees. Cooperation leads to success. Alright. Do you need a hand? Let me give you some orange potions. Yes, so we'll do that. Okay, so that's to the north. And this will be our... Alright, so we've actually stumbled upon Master Lancelot as well, so we'll talk to him. Meet Master Greetings, I am Lancelot. I instruct our most advanced trainees. So you've finished the training with guilders. Now the real fun begins. Okay, so... yep, alright. Oh, so we do talk to him again. Test your might. I won't have you running errands like guilders did. All I want is a demonstration of your hunting skills, then I will allow you to leave. Test your mettle against the monsters of Ginkgo Grove so I can evaluate what you've learned during your time here. So we gotta do some hunting. Okay, here we go. This is our first somewhat boss fight. This is like a sub-boss. So here we go, let's go. Let's do this. Alright, we have defeated that foe. No more anathema. Alright, so that's the last sunset Ginkgo turtle. Now we will return to Master Lancelot and see what he has got to say. Alright, so Tristan's request. You're just about ready to leave the island, however I have a favour to ask of you before you leave. Mentor Tristan lives in the southeast along the burning coast, the coast of the burning sand. He asked for help with an urgent task, but I cannot leave my post here. Perhaps you can help him. Alright, so we'll accept that. And we'll talk spreading wings. We've got another quest. Great job. I've taught you everything I know. You are now able to leave Trainee Island if you desire and travel to the main continent. I have notified teleporter Uthia and Trainee Town to let you pass on through to the mainland. However, I highly suggest you complete the tasks that are still available on the island. Regardless, I wish you farewell and good luck. Alright. Alright, so here we are at the Road of Ill Fortune, right at the top of Trainee Island. Where we'll talk to Low Priest Reuben. Brighton's calling. You have been chosen by God. You have a new mission, my child. Your mission is to remove the minions of evil in Black Haven. Trust your divine nature. You have God's blessing. Alright, so we gotta kill black angels and black assassins in Black Haven. Okay. Right, so these are like the big bad mobs of Trainee Island. So we'll take care of them. Right, so that's good. So we've taken out all of those. And this is Brighton's calling. I knew you could do it. All of Brighton's children will celebrate this victory over evil. You serve Brighton well. Thanks. Now we'll talk to Magician Shull. Brighton's calling Dusk. Hey Greenhorn. Yes, I'm talking to you. Looks like I have something for you to do. After all, Brighton wants a certain Kentaurus killed. A leader of some sort. Go to Kenta Valley to the west and kill the so-called Baron Madius. For Brighton or whatever. It doesn't seem to enrolled in the cause for Brighton. Okay, so here we are. The first real boss, Baron Madius, on Trainee Island. We have absolutely decimated him. Now I suggest staying here until level 20. Because it's very important that you get your job level up to level 10 before you do your class transfer. So yeah. So fight all the mobs here till you're level 20, basically. Okay, so we're level 20. So the next step is to return to a Magician Shell. Brighton's calling. You actually killed Baron Madius? He's finally dead after all those other greenhorns failed against him. Well, okay. I guess you're actually pretty good. Good job. Don't let it get to your head though. I mean... Interesting. Quest dialogue. We'll get the sword. Head back to, I believe it's Master Lancelot. Okay, so I was wrong. So we need to go even further south. We need to talk to Trainee OB Tristan. So that's what we'll do. So here we are at Trainee OB Tristan, back at the place where we started the beginning of the second job thing. So we'll talk to him. Catch anatemas completed. You're back in all in one piece. Looks like you successfully hunted anatemas. Congratulations. Glad to see another capable junior. Well done. Awesome, thank you. So we'll accept the quest reward. Spicy noodles or some shrimp sushi. We'll go for some shrimp sushi, eh? And then Tristan's request. Oh dear, Lancelot sent you here. Well, thank you, thank you. I knew you would come. Scary worm piranhas are occupying the coast of the burning sand now. They're so violent that they attack anyone who approaches, so I've been wanting an adventurer who will take care of them. So that's what we'll do, we'll help him. And we've also got report to Deneb, but we won't take that yet, because I believe that teleports us back. So Tristan's test. I'm grateful that you've come to help, but worm piranhas are too dangerous. I tried to drive them off, but they swarmed me and almost bit off my head. I don't want to put you out in danger, so will you do this little test first? There are some dangerous roosters that dwell along the road of ill fortune in the Black Haven. If you can slay them, I'll feel better about sending you into danger. Alright, sweet. So we gotta head, it's a bit of a rigmarole, but we're back north again. So we're back in this area with the angels and assassins, and we're gonna take out 2 of these large great roosters, so we'll do that. Great, so that's done, and then you head, from here you head roughly to that area over there with the mouses. You just go for a cruise. Alright, so that's done. Now we head back to Tristan. Okay, so we've returned to Tristan, and we'll talk to him. Well, you've become really strong since we last met. You really have become quite an adventurer. I'm impressed. Awesome, so we'll complete that and take his next quest, Attack of the Worm Piranhas. Now I need to ask you a tough favor. Do you see the strange flying creatures on the shore over there? They have been infesting the coast of the burning sand and attacking helpless trainees. They flock together and have enormous gnashing teeth. I'm so afraid. Can you get rid of them? Yep. I guess we can do that. Unless they beat us. We'll see though. 4, 5. And then we gotta get these nimble ones. It's 1, 2. Groovy. Okay, so that's good. Then we head back to Tristan. Awesome. Alright. So now we've got the final one, I think it is. Real big fish. Since you are able to handle the worm piranhas, maybe you can solve this problem once and for all. The true problem is the boss worm piranha. Once it showed up, all the other worm piranhas went mad and started attacking. If you kill the boss worm piranha, I'll give you all the rupees I have, really. But it's really strong. I don't know if you'll be able to defeat it by yourself. You should find some companions to go with you. Alright, and so we can choose from some rewards afterwards. This is the good stuff, I guess. The good rewards. Alright, there he is. Found the big boss worm piranha. Oh, there's a giant flying fish. And it is defeated. It is no more. That fish has been caught in its own aerodynamical ness. Big fish. Great. Haha, am I getting too old for this, or are you just that good? Nice work. The shores will be calm, at least for a little while. Here is your reward. You've earned it. Now it's time for you to go to the mainland. Talk to Teleporter Uthia in the center of Trainee Town. Your real adventure begins now. Interesting. Yeah, so we'll take a vitality ring. That's what we'll take. And we'll go report to Deneb. Sweet as. Accept. Right, cool. So now we have to head back to Trainee Town. So there's a few ways you can do it. You can run, or you can do like a... this is probably a good time to show you return scrolls. So you grab that, drop that there, and hit the return button. And you get a sort of like scroll of return. Yay. So we're back in Trainee Town. We got a lot of stuff to do here. So we'll talk to Job Supporter Deneb. Now this is the most important part. Before you talk to Job Supporter Deneb, you must get level 10 job level. This is the most important thing. Always max that before going to the next class, or else you miss out on free stats. So talk to Job Supporter Deneb. Cool. Oh, you came back alive. I thought you were dead. Haha. Mentor Tristan was right about your strength. Well, let's transfer you to the job you want. Great. So we're going to go for a Strider. So we're going to become a awesome warrior. So that's our goal. Good choice. The tradition of the Strider is an honorable one. I'm certain you will be a great adventurer. One more thing. Don't forget to inform Gilders of your transfer. He has a fabulous present waiting for you. See, hard work pays off. Congratulations on your first class transfer. You won't be a trainee for much longer. You must have an excellent teacher. Haha. Well, I have some gifts for you in honor of your new class. So we've got this stamina saver. It's a really good thing for getting XP. So that's essentially the quest line for Trainee Island. And there's a bonus thing. If I'm so before going and doing spreading wings or anything like that, which just starts you off in the main continent, you go to the east shore. So now that we're going to go to the Dock Guardian, but before that we need to go and talk to Captain Fedora. Alright, so we're talking to Captain Fedora. Do you know about the ghost ship? Yes, the one cursed by the witch and haunted by evil, entering Navaslamia. I was once the captain of the ship now known as Navaslamia. We were on our sea voyage, but then the Curse of the witch descended upon us. A hideous unnatural storm ravaged our ship and many of us died, only to rise up again as zombies. I escaped, but I think I was the only one. A special strike force came down to eliminate the zombies, but I haven't seen them since they went in. Will you go and find them and see how they're doing? I know it's a lot to ask, but I need to know if the curse has taken them too. If you go straight east from here, you will find a small pier. There is a warp gate there that is connected to Navaslamia. Please go investigate the ship. Tell the deck guard that you were sent by Fedora. Be safe. Alright, so we will do that. This is the end of the Trainee Island questline and the beginning of the Navaslamia questline. So I hope that you enjoyed that tutorial, and our protagonist, our fearsome warrior maiden, will be there to vanquish more foes in the coming episodes. Take care. And thank you, Rappelz, for a great game.